Welcome everybody to Almost Ascension, the week-long monthly held in beautiful Gilbert, Arizona at Pure Esports. My name is Archester, joined by the brilliant Toasty. Toasty, how are you doing today, man?
And it's a good night to watch Smash, Arc, I can be honest.
I am so excited. I mean, like I said, it's the week-long monthly. So the way that this tournament's going to be working is that there was a cap of 128 players, where each of the 4 days were structured the way that you'd imagine a normal pools at a major would be, where you play your bracket, you make it to the end of the bracket, and you qualify for a second bracket. This one's going to be a little different, where each of those pools, for example, are going to be run on different days, with the first one taking place today, and the finals, where top 4 qualify for this into the top 16, are going to be played out on Saturday, where all the top 4 from each day are going to meet up and duke it out for the actual title of winning Almost Ascension.
That's such an interesting bracket idea. When I heard it was a week-long monthly, I definitely didn't know what that meant, but as I was looking at it, that's just so good. Anyone with any schedule can just go in there, enter the bracket they need to. I think it's a really inclusive way of doing everything.
Yeah, and it's also it's been really interesting just seeing the metagame behind picking your day. Because the brackets and the attendees, the brackets haven't been fully published yet. You can look at the attendees and be like, oh, did I see everyone that is going? But if you miss someone, and we have the option of changing which day we're going. But the idea that you can pick which day, oh, I want to go. For example, I'm going tomorrow on Tuesday to, compete myself. And I'm excited, I was looking at, oh, who's going Tuesday? Is this going to be the best day for me? Are these matchups that I like? Because I want to make it into the Saturday finals as well. And so that's been really fun to see, which day people are choosing. We actually had a last-minute switch for today, where Stroder was originally in the bracket. He's actually moved to the Thursday bracket, so we'll be seeing him then. That being said, there are definitely some killers still alive in this Monday bracket.
It's still not free.
Absolutely,
so we're gonna have to do some work.
Players to watch out for, and your first 2 seeds are going to be Turbo Version, mostly known as Thor here in Arizona, but that's what he decided to enter as, so that's what we're going to run with. A Cloud player was on the power ranking for Arizona pre-pandemic.
Right.
So, super well-known here in the community, well-established. Our first seed for the night, everything goes well, we should be seeing him on Saturday. Our second seed is going to be Bethel3D, a Toon Link player. Yeah, someone I haven't met. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say someone I haven't met personally, but I have seen him. He's going to be a killer in this bracket for sure.
I'm excited to see the Toon Link.
Yeah, always a character that, has that endless bag of tricks, it feels like.
Toon Link, definitely in this game, unheard of.
Getting word from production, he's actually the coach for GCU's Smash team as well. GCU, obviously, we've seen them compete in things like CSL, crew battles, and stuff like that. Talented group of players for sure. And speaking of GCU, one of the other players in this bracket and on Thor's side of winner's bracket, so someone that's going to be contending with him, is going to be GCU Bright, a Bowser and Incineroar player that's had some really good results recently and is going to be looking to try and steal that winner's side seed away from Thor.
I can't wait to see the Thor Incin Bowser matchup. That's just going to be hitting and swinging and just a true brawl.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be Cloud versus one of these heavies, so, it's going to be just Cloud hitting him, but then eventually he might get caught by a stray Nair off stage and die at 15, so that's going to be something to watch out for. The other matchup that I'm looking forward to seeing, from maybe not one of our top seeds, but a projected matchup nonetheless, is going to be the Warm-Up and Yuri, who are slated to face off in Winners Round 2 before they even make it to Bethel. And that's probably going to be the most contested match I'm going to be looking at.
Yeah, because that's going to be Luigi versus Belmonts, if I recall correctly. I know Yuri plays Richter Thwop with Luigi. I already know how that's going to be, so that's just going to be a hot one.
Yeah, and on paper that matchup feels like it should be awful for Luigi, but the warm-up has been one of our players that's been improving and improving every week, and we've been seeing him getting some good results, snagging a couple podium placements here and there. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see him manage to snag a win over Yuri, even if it's going to be incredibly hard fought. So those are the players I'm really going to be watching out for tonight.
Looks like sitting down first, we have Bright and Vitals. I'm not actually sure who Vitals plays, but like we said, Bright.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, it's Incineroar with some Bowser. I'm not sure which one we're going to be seeing here, if it's going to be a matchup thing or if we're just going to see a comfort pick. Right. Either way, you know, Bright, one of the players we were discussing just a minute ago, going to be one of the players to watch and hopefully going to be able to put on a good show for us here in our first match of almost Ascension. I'm
pretty excited to see the Incineroar personally. I'm a big fan of him. I just think his combos are just really flashy, and once you see an Incineroar start hitting a good combo, you kind of get fired up with him.
I see what you did there. But yeah, for sure. Incineroar, one of those characters where you're like, oh, he's slow, he's bulky. I don't remember exactly, but it's got to be like a bottom 3 run speed in the game.
No, he is the slowest runner.
Is he the slowest? I couldn't remember if it was him or Robin.
It used to be Robin, and then Incineroar was like, don't worry, I'll handle this.
Don't worry, I've got you. Like, why did they make Robin so slow? That feels bad. But anyways,
I don't know. How many wizards do you know with high mobility?
You could spec them that way, I think, and awaken. Or
I don't know anything about the game.
I didn't finish that one.
I was like, could you imagine how scary Incineroar would be if you had like decent run speed, like if he was a middle of the pack runner?
I don't want to think about that at all, honestly. That character's already terrifying, partly because he's slow. It's like the like that Dragon Ball scene with the music playing. It's just like he's walking at you. Like, that's what I think about every time I see Incineroar. Alright, so getting the players' tags on. Looks like everything should be just about ready to go.
R.I.P. Beth.
Huh? Oh,
he had to delete a tag.
Deleted. I was like, who? I blinked for a second and missed it. I was like, oh no, what happened? Alright. Let's see here.
Yeah. Oh man, they went all the way back to the settings to get the controls in. He doesn't know you can do that in Smash.
I never understand. I see people do that all the time, but like I don't get the point of it's right there.
I don't know. For some people, like, I don't know, it could be just the way they do it. Either way, it's not like it takes too long.
These little optimizations, man.
True. Utikin would hate it. Looks like we're doing the picks and bans here. And we got a point.
Okay. It looks like they're waiting on the green light from production, which they've been given. It looks like we're good to go.
Finally, the moment of truth. Does Vitals play?
Are we going to see Pokemon Stadium 2 here? Predictions in chat? No,
Yo,
it's going to be Smashville. You know he plays Incineroar,
I didn't guess
right?
That.
You know... Vitals, you know he plays Incineroar, right?
Oh, we got a Falco? This is going to be great.
Oh, okay. Okay, you know what? I kind of understand. Yeah, it feels like either one of these characters gets hit, they might just lose their stock for it. Falco, obviously known for these extended combos. I mean, the agenda, right? Like, we've seen it. We've seen Twitter.
Yeah, especially with Falco. Both of these characters can just tech chase so well. With such a small stage like Smashville, it's going to be easy to catch almost every get-up option, you know, provided they react. Starting off 50% already. Like I said, they are just brawling. Oh, tries to go for the counter, another swing. Dash attack can almost kill at 100%. This should be death. Down tilt.
Oh, barely missing with the down tilt.
That's gonna be it. Oh,
no, he missed
get the right timing.
All right, but that's the back throw. Yeah, that
I think back throw or up throw was gonna kill there. 50% only on him, but gets that falling nair. Not gonna hurt too much off it. Gets another down throw. That's the F smash. I don't think he meant to hit that.
I absolutely think he did. Like, oh, that might be one of those things that works randomly at low percents.
Right. Oh, already another 50%. Bright is just kind of hitting him with things. Alright, up tilt back air, not gonna kill yet. I want to go off stage, that's a bit dangerous.
Okay, I like the Nair, just covers the jump in. Side B just
This
right
guy,
above the ground.
I think he's like 6 for 6 on these side Bs.
I mean, them connecting, yes, but we haven't seen all of them get the actual hit he needs.
Up smash, a little weird idea there. I think any grab would have killed there. Down tilt, not gonna kill either. And
another side B across the stage, not going to do it, but we have the edge guard situation here. He goes to the F tilt, doesn't fight, no down tilt.
Dead.
And the late hit of the Dark Lariat going to be able to take the stock off the side, even if it's the late hit. He's saying at 140 against Incineroar. Incineroar can sneeze on you and it would KO that stock. Another side B.
Another grab, another grab! Go off it and do it, I want to see it.
Another one.
You've got to stop shielding, bro. Oh, okay. I thought he got that spike. I was like, no way. Okay, 2 stocks down, but this isn't too bad. Down throw 4 there. 80%. You've got to be careful off stage. Goes to the neutral grid up. Yeah, spin to wing. That's going to hit. Upper bodily invulnerability.
Okay, but mistimes the punish on the revenge. Doesn't matter. He's still on the ledge here. The spin.
This is terrifying. If I'm him, I'm horrified too. This is just difficult.
What a trade.
That was an important trade too.
Absolutely, he's just letting Incineroar back to stage for free, it feels like. That side once again.
Vitals isn't doing too bad in that advantage. It just feels like he's giving up just a little bit too early, and then he's sitting there and shield, and, you know, Incineroar, if I'm Incineroar, I'll side B that every time. I don't care. Worst comes to worst, I miss.
Absolutely love that. Just knows that Vitals is playing scared. This is an important match. Vitals wants to be here on Saturday. He wants to prove what he can do, but he has to calm the nerves or something, because it feels like he is playing so scared and getting punished every single time by a side B for it.
Yeah, like the way Bright's playing, and like we said, Vitals isn't doing too bad. It's just giving up that advantage state a little too early. I didn't see the stage choice, though.
I believe it was FD, yes.
I think this is going to be a little bit better. You can camp out and Incineroar a bit more, especially on that Smash, who was literally getting side beat every day.
Yeah, I feel like Incineroar actually really likes platforms, so taking that away, it's going to be so difficult for Incineroar to land as well. Against Falco especially, he's going to be able to just stay under him and keep the damage on, but that's if Falco can ever find his footing. Spot dodge up tilt, gets spot dodged instead by Bright. A neutral B as well, forces him back onto the ledge.
Oh, waits out the spot dodge, but he grabbed him out of that? Oh, wow. No words, actually.
No. Nothing can compare to what we just watched right there.
Bright is vicious right now. He is not giving Vitals a chance to breathe.
All lights are on right now. He is
double side B.
Just throwing them out.
Man, his favorite move. All right, here we go. Here's a combo. Only about 20%, but that's important. I like the way that he's kind of holding back a bit, not completely running in. That falling Nairs too.
It kind of feels like Vitals doesn't really know when his turn is. He's just, it's like Bright will miss something, Vitals will try and do something, but he'll hesitate a little too much or something else, and Bright will already be in a position to do another thing and take advantage over and over again. Yeah,
Bright's just always confident that his move is going to hit, that he'll just do it again. At the same time, Vital will just kind of do that second guessing, and you really can't do that against Incineroar. Huge up smash out of shield. Going to take the stock, but again, just a 2-to-1 ratio, and this is going to be difficult for Vitals to do. He couldn't do it last time, but things going to be different now. I don't think this guy has an A button. Okay, that's another dare. Okay, we're putting him in the ground.
Okay, I'm liking the combo we're seeing here from Vitals, but is it a little bit too little, too late? Down throw into the fair for Bright, and he's just staying on top of these high recovery side Bs. I think that's the first side B we've seen Bright throw out that didn't connect.
Yep. Have tilt, not the greatest DIs. Got sent a bit far. Tries to hit that down tilt, but a little late on the reactions. This is not looking good. This could be huge for Vitals. I like the side B attempt to try to edge guard, but a little too slow. Now we got revenge. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna run in and grab him. We're gonna camp him out. We're camping him out. I like that idea. Stay away from me. And Bright doesn't have to do anything. He has a 2-stock lead, 100%. Yeah, I'll sit there. I got 4 minutes. What are you doing tomorrow?
It's like, man, GC, we're on summer break right now. Like, I don't got no homework, nothing to do. I can wait and wait and wait until you run into this side.
I like what Vitals did there. He tried to spot out the air dodge because I don't think up tilt backer was true there. But Bright just upbeat out of it.
It felt like Vital's really he knew what he was doing at the layer percents, but his early percent combos were somewhat lackluster. I feel like the we saw him go for things like up tilt nair at like 10%, and it wouldn't be high enough. He needs to do like a second up tilt or something first, and he'd like fall out of the nair and give Bright a chance to reset. Things like that, just those little improvements he could have made a huge difference this game, I think.
Yeah, like we said, I think if Vital just got a little more confident in the way he played, it would have been good. Because I still like the way he played. He went for a lot of good frame traps. He knew his combos mostly. And at that last part, like I said, he knew that up tilt back air wasn't going to connect. He tried to spot out the air dodge, but he just didn't condition Bright to want to air dodge. Because every time, he was always swinging out of disadvantage. He did not care.
Yeah, there was no reason for Bright to air dodge at any point. Like, he never was scared of what Vitals was doing. It kind of just felt like he was always the one laying it out on the table saying, here's what I got, and I'm going to use everything.
Right. Right now, I don't know if we're waiting on any match. Looks like we're waiting on Bethel3D to do his next match, or to wait for the winner of the match and then do that.
So, a little bit of insight. So we're waiting on, I believe, Bethel3D's match. He's waiting on the winner of Fusky and Regal. Fusky, a Joker player that I've met here
the
at these
Inkling
locals
Joker.
recently. Mostly Joker and a bit of Sephiroth now. He's dropped Inkling for a while as far as I'm aware.
Then Regal, the Pikachu player.
Yeah. Really good stuff. Like, I'm excited to see which one of them will come out on top, because I think either one will be able to put on a good show with Bethel.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, it looks like they're the only match still running right now, so we could hopefully see a different one coming up on stream.
Looks like we're gonna get. It looks like we're gonna get Turbo Virgin and H Park up next, and like I said, that was that match you wanted to watch out for. You got me all excited for it. I was already wanting to see how Turbo Virgin put out and how he performed today.
Yeah, so I'm not familiar with H Park, but you know, at least with Turbo Virgin, you know what your gang is gonna be the Cloud.
H Park plays Yoshi.
Yoshi.
So
Alright, so Cloud versus Yoshi, I mean, that's a matchup that I don't think has ever, or in the past 2 games, has been necessarily good for Yoshi. Kind of struggled with the swords. I'm not sure if it's...
I don't think Yoshi likes that matchup very much, but it could be different in this game, like you said.
Yeah, I'm not familiar enough with either character in this game specifically. A matchup I played a lot in 4, but in this game, I haven't seen it quite as much.
I think off of speculation, like, the most important part is going to be that ledge game, because both characters really love air dodging to stage, and both characters can just throw out that move to stuff them out when they air dodge in, so they're going to both have to get tricky with their recovery. Yoshi doing the exit, trying to stuff everything out. Cloud just kind of sitting there and air dodging, maybe doing early up Bs. I think that, and then the outer shield from both characters, just, you know, you touch the shield, up B's coming out, Nair's coming out.
Nair.
Yoshi's feeling if the Yoshi's feeling a little feisty, maybe a little down B, get an egg bomb going out. You never know. Like I said, I haven't watched too much of H Park. I've seen some of Turbo Virgin play. I like the way his Cloud plays. I think it's just he plays really smart.
Yeah, he loves going for these forward airs too. So we'll expect to see quite a bit of that.
Such a good move on Cloud. Auto cancels off the short hop, combos into basically whatever you want. It's basically the new falling up here for that character.
Rip Beth.
R.I.P. Beth.
Was there a second one? You just deleted another Beth.
Oh no! Beth and Beth got taken out.
And they got something against them tonight. Yo, H Park got the primitive Goku Black fan. I'm a fan.
Town. Okay.
Alright, so Cloud and Yoshi. So you got that one right. Now,
Town City going to be the starting, and I think that's going to be really good for both characters. Both do like to kill off the top and off the side a lot. And I think it'll be good for both characters to have that Town and City, such a high vertical ceiling. So now they're going to die too early to those up airs from either character, because they both have really strong up airs.
Yeah, I also think it's going to do good just or Cloud to have the movement around the stage, a big stage. This platform layout is going to be very useful for him to just dance in and around Yoshi.
My god!
These guys jump.
And he had limit.
I think even with limit, he was dead without his jump there, to be honest. Like, the momentum he had going down, I'm not sure limit was saved him, but the double jump able to keep him alive.
Oh, huge F smash, but luckily rolling away, I think it was the right option to go for. Goes to the F smash, but hitting the late hit.
And going back to that photo, that's the kind of momentum you want to start a game one at a tournament like this, especially. Even if it doesn't kill, you've put that fear of it into Turbo Virgin's head now.
Oh, that quick back air, you gotta get that. Gotta remember, that limit makes you faster. Look at him, he's zooming.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful getting off these platforms against Cloud. He's gonna be sharking under them with the back air, with the up air, just trying to catch you going off of them. That's exactly what we see.
I think H-Park had a really strong start, but Thor kind of like found his footing. He realized what Park was going for, and just kind of slowed down to the pace. If you see it right now, he's kind of running in and out. He's bobbing and weaving. He's not just, you know, as I say that, he down tilts into him, but before that, he was bobbing and weaving.
Oh, I don't like that Yoshi bomb there.
Like I said, the Yoshi's feeling a bit cheeky. Maybe that Yoshi bomb, but I think he's gone for that a little too many times.
Okay, another up smash. Just keep under H-Park, nails him off stage, gonna force him high with the nair actually, but catches the jump in with the back air.
These backers are doing in work. He is just, leave me alone. And on the platform.
I love chase.
You know, he kind of waited there to see if he was going to land on that platform, and then he was going to up smash, and then speak of the devil, and then he just got that up there, but Turbo Virgin immediately answering back with an up smash of his own. 0-0, but again, H-Park down an entire stock. This is going to have to be a big comeback. We're going to need one of those forwarders that he did at the beginning of the match, but no limit this time.
Alright, down air across the shield, it's not going to get the poke, and although it doesn't poke, it is going to be safe. Up B out shield, we talked about it before the match, and it's leading to double up air for Turbo Virgin. Up back air, forces him off stage as well. Tries to down tilt his ledge grab, but doesn't find. Grab gets beat out by the Yoshi Bomber, but the limit is online. And as I say that, it's actually expired. This could be H-Park's go time right now, but we're just going to see Turbo Virgin retreat to the platform. Try and bait a jump on.
I really like the kind of pressure that H-Park put on, so that Cloud was always in shield, not able to just kind of go out of shield and throw something out. Like, you saw that Turbo Virgin was kind of fishing for it, and he turned around the up smash too! He knew he was going over there. Never mind what I said.
That worked. I wasn't prepared for that one. H-Park sure definitely wasn't either.
I'm just fangirling over the fact that he did the turnaround up smash because he knew he was going to cross up his shield. Impressive standing from Turbo Virgin with an impressive 2-stock. H-Park, again, not too far off. I think there was just a bit too many Yoshi bombs. And like we saw, that initial forward air off the ledge the first time, that was huge momentum. But after that, he just kind of slowed down. And I think his energy after that ran out. And so he kind of mellowed down to Turbo Virgin's level. And, you know, no one's more comfortable when you're at your level.
F2 into the up smash, gonna force him onto the platform. Actually baits out the up B, but it's not going to actually be able to get any more damage.
I would have liked to see him kind of shark under there with those down airs, but I know it's a bit difficult to do the correct height for it, just because if you, with the short hop macro, if you do short hop down, it won't hit, but if you full hop, sometimes it won't be at the right distance. Already has limit on deck, looking to get these kills 101%. How are you going to land? This is the problem with Yoshi. Sometimes he just has that struggle landing. He didn't have a double jump. All he could do was egg bomb and just hope for the best. Yikes.
And you speak it into existence, Toasty. He hopes for the best with the Yoshi bomb and receives the worst there. Loses the stock for it, and only 36% on Turbo Virgin right now.
I want to talk about the micro spacing there too, because he was just out of range for those stars to hit, and then he just ran up an up smash. Like, that's just awareness of the spacing that you need. I think what I'd like to see H-Park do more is these downers out of shield, because you've seen Turbo Virgin try to punish him, and he's actually not been able to, because he's always short hopped it, short hop and then auto canceled, and he hasn't been able to get a real punish.
I like the grab there from Turbo Virgin. We're seeing, like, he would land on shield, land on shield, land on shield, and it's conditioned H-Park to shield every time he sees Turbo Virgin close. Eventually just mixing it up and then going for the grab. It's really solid because you know, Cloud's grab isn't that great, but obviously it's still a grab. If you're able to condition them into shield, you're always going to be able to find it.
Well, now that I think about it, we haven't seen many of the command grab, the neutral B. I really like to see some of that more, just because you see the way that Turbo Virgin's shielding a lot, and that's just free percent for H-Park. Get that, and then start down airing.
Exactly, and like, every time H-Park jumps, it's forcing a shield out of Turbo Virgin because, you know, you shield the aerial, you get an up D. But if you're jumping at him with the command grab, it's forcing him to time either a spot dodge or respect the option that could be there, and it's going to make the neutral a lot scarier for Turbo Virgin.
Right. Great up smash off of the jump from ledge, landing him at 47%. This isn't too far down. Is he going to go off? No. That's a bit...
No, but his shield is, you know, Yoshi does have the special property that his shield can't be poked, but it is looking very weak right now. He can't withstand many more things hitting his shield until he gets some time to recover.
He thinks he can't withstand more. These up airs. He's looking for another one. I like the way that he's just camping out this limit. We haven't seen him use many limits to kill. He's just been hitting these back airs. This dash grab, that could have been a huge punish. Not too bad.
Yeah, and that's actually a good point you bring up about him expending his resources in the air so early to stall for so long every time the limit's out there. Yes, he can get his landing con and lose the stock for it, but if it works out for him, he doesn't actually have to worry about the limit very often.
God, these backers have just been the MVP for Turbo Virgin. I think he's taken like 3 stocks with those. But this is a lot better spot than he was the last game. It has 110%. Huge up smash, and now we're at a one-stock game. 0%. Let's see who gets their combo first. Alright, get a bit of charge. Get the juices flowing. Huge combo.
Okay, 18% to 21.
That up B did as much as Yoshi did, hitting him 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. It's like you were predicting, Ark. It's just been a brawl between both of these players. Oh, waiting for the shield. He's adapting.
Oh, what a great use. The cross is off the top. But that was a great cross slash. We've seen H-Park spend so long in the air without Turbo Virgin challenging it. You know, he's just burning out the limit timer, waiting, and as soon as it's on that last stock situation, that's when Turbo Virgin says, wait, you're comfortable up there now. You don't think I'm going to come up there, so I'm going to come up there and immediately let this one rip, and it's going to take your stock and the game and even the set.
Yeah, once that limit came out, H-Park was up there so much, you'd have thought he had a summer home up there. Oh, that was a great set.
So coming up next, it's going to be Bethel and Fusky. So Fusky actually taking it over Regal 2 to 1. So it's going to be Joker versus Toon Link, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and Toon Link is one of those characters where he could be really good, but in matches where he doesn't do too well, he just feels like a really bad character to play. And I think Joker's going to be one of those matchups with the speed and kind of the dashing animation that Joker has, and with his backers, it's going to be really easy to shark under those projectiles. So I think Bethel's going to have to be really smart about the way he throws his projectiles and the way he conditions them.
Yeah, and not only that, you have to worry about the Rebel's Guard as well against Joker, that you can't throw out these projectiles in neutral so safely like you usually would. Because if you do, and it's not in a position where you can actually get a punish, you're actually helping your opponent build up their resource and become a better character for it.
Right. One thing I think I'm hoping for is that both players will go off real deep for the edge guarding. I think both characters have potential to really do some nasty edge guards on both characters. Toon Link has the ability to just throw down bombs, just throw down an air, or just go down himself and do an up B to kind of catch that tether recovery from Joker, and then vice versa. Joker could kind of just go off stage, do downward guns, 2-frame with down tilt, and I'd really like to see how both these players handle the offstage game.
Alright, so game word from production, we've been saying RIP Beth. That's actually Bethel3D's tag.
I told you, RIP Beth.
So, a little bit of lore for, you know, the earlier parts of the stream. Maybe it was a signal that one of our players plans on taking down Bethel today. But yeah, one thing I've personally talked to Fusky about is that he has a habit of not running off and countering up Bs with Arsene out. And it's such a free edge guard, one of the best counters in the game. If he forces Toon Link into a position where he has to up B recover and can't tether, that should be the stock, no questions asked. It's something that Fusky I don't see do a lot, and I like to see him bring out in this set at least.
I think we're doing a
Button check?
quick button check, yeah. I can't stop laughing about that Beth thing. Because of, man, where's my tag?
Man, I played friendlies on this setup before. Wait, they're playing.
Oh. Okay,
That's not a button check?
I think it was one of those 5-second button checks. I think that's more like optimal. Just do 10 seconds.
That's how they played neutral for a bit.
I
can never tell hit each other. When it's a Link character, I can never tell if it's a button check for the first 10 seconds.
True. Link
Okay,
Links play their own game.
A lot of characters do, to be honest.
Yeah, tries to get that falling bomb into up air, and there's that counter like we were talking about. Arsene's already out. Now let's see what Bethel can do about this.
I feel like one of the biggest habits I've noticed from Fusky, I bring him up more because I'm more familiar with watching him play at this point, is that he has a tendency to, when he's panicking, he will land on you with Nair over and over. And it's one of the things that I've seen get punished, but so far in this set, it's been working out for him.
With the Joker Nair?
Yeah.
That's not a landing option I see very much. Anyways, 152%, great get-up attack. You have to do that against Toon Link. That up E will kill you.
Okay, I like to use a down gun.
Oh, that was a tragic timing.
It was almost really good, but the lag for it actually gave Bethel time to react.
Yeah, if he wasn't in the air, that would have been it. Already 39%. Oh, misses that down air.
Oh, Toon Link just too short of a character to do it that timing.
Bethel does not care who's out. They're getting the hands. Go bring out your friend too. Oh, that was a huge punish.
Yeah, show up. I'll give you the hand. I'll give your dad the hands. Like,
I'll fight Ghost. You think I haven't?
Every Ultimate player has.
122%. Bethel barely at 60. It just seems like Fusky's having a hard time catching his feet. Back on stage. Arsene's about to be out. There it is. This could actually be a turning point.
Oh, that was lit! So the arrow forcing Fusky off stage, the bomb running right below the ledge, and then Bethel in a perfect position to follow up as well. Throws the bomb into the Rebels guard, says, here, you can have it, sticks him in it, gets the grab as a punish, and that's what I'm talking about, is the low recovery that we're not seeing go punished from Bethel.
Yeah, it's like I'm saying, just that edge guarding. Both characters have set potential edge guard. I mean, Bethel just moving right there, and you got to do what you got to do. And I love that arrow too, because not a lot of people do talk about that Toon Link arrow just because, you know, Young Link arrow exists. That Toon Link arrow, once you hit it, there's just so little lag after Toon Link does it. A lot of times you can just confirm into things, like we saw there.
The other thing is, it's deceptive, because you're so used to Young Link and Link arrows that fly at you, but it's almost so slow, it's harder to do anything about. Like, it's slow
and
it
glides.
It does. It goes in like a straight line the whole time across the stage. Like, it doesn't look like it should reach you. It goes slow, so you're stuck in shield for so long. Like, it's a sleeper move.
Right now, Bethel is kind of dancing on Fusky right now. He's just having trouble finding himself. Every place he is, he's just finding Toon Link. That's probably going to be it there with Max Rage.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. That's going to be a 3 stock for Bethel.
Impressive starting from Bethel. I think Fusky, again, just needs to clean up a little bit of things. And like you were saying, he gets a bit nervous in the air, and he was doing a lot of just down guns once Toon Link was already really near him. That's a really risky thing to go for.
Start battle. Joker.
Okay, so no counter pick. I've seen Fusky play a couple of other characters, but his Joker's pretty far and away his best. So I'm glad to see, you know, he's sticking to it. I'm not sure about the stage choice.
Yeah, I think I would have liked to see a stage change. Like, I think after something like what happened to Fusky,
I think you need something smaller.
I think you need something. I don't know about. No, you're probably right on smaller, but I just think you kind of need that change of scenery to kind of forget what happened. Something like that could be a bit demoralizing. You'd be like, man, that was a rough game. I don't know if I can do this. No, I just need that change of space. You know, you're feeling a little burnt out. Just got to go get a change of scenery. But who knows? Fusky's confident in himself, and I believe in him. A quick shot to the face.
That looked so funny, dude.
I
One
like your
time for the
sword.
one.
What a nice sword you got there. Good thing I found this gun.
Brought a knife to a gunfight, bro.
Big down smash. We're looking for those down guns a little bit early on the action.
Yeah, it's really just been like Fusky's doing things, but it doesn't really feel like it's in response to what Bethel
was
is
lit.
doing. It really was. It kind of just feels like they're both playing their own separate game, where Fusky's going for things kind of regardless of where Bethel is set up or like what he's doing. And Bethel's kind of doing the same thing because he's playing a Link, but it's working out for him.
Yeah, like set play works until your opponent like stops reacting to it the way you want to, and then you have to do some adaptations. But I don't think Fusky's adapting fast enough to start handling Bethel.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get a Toon Link ladder.
I don't know if you noticed, but he did that air dodge forward just so the boomerang can come back. He was waiting to see if he was going to air dodge, and then if the boomerang hit, he was going to hit another conversion.
Yeah, and Bethel is on top of these, confirmed. Great up smash.
But 100%. We know what Joker can do. Just got to believe in it. Got to get that one hit. And like you said, landing on him with Nair a lot. Not the traditional landing option you see with Joker. Usually you'll see that fair one and land with a back air. Sometimes you'll just land with down guns into a back air. So I like the movement there to avoid the boomerang. Oh, come back here. Where do you think you're going?
Get over here.
It's past your bedtime.
You're up a little too high. Come down here. You could hurt yourself. Let me do it for you, you know? Oh, that feels bad.
Yeah, a lot of links like to do that B reverse up B and then just hold down on the ledge just so it's easy and they have a hitbox so they're not always getting 2 frames. Fortunately, Fusky falling prey to that, and oh my god, Arsene got here immediately. Interesting counter. Starting to spin on him a bit, but again, Bethel just looks unfazed by it.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like every time Fusky starts to get some momentum, Bethel finds a way to sneak it back with a projectile or something, break up Fusky's combo or neutral or something, and he's just kind of been able to do more with his advantages.
Bethel wants us up tilt into up air. That's what he wants his finisher to be, but can you avoid it, Fusky? This is looking really difficult for him. There's just so much going on, and I think it's just a little too much for him all to handle. He's just not maneuvering projectiles correctly. He's getting his hits in, but he's just not getting the important ones. His Bethel's making it so difficult for him to hit it. A 2-stock coming in. Did better than last time, but just it was a little too overwhelming. I think that's the best way to describe it. The way that Bethel was throwing projectiles everywhere, and then he just kind of knew where Fusky was going to... Yeah. He knew where Fusky was going to go everywhere, and he just always had an option for us. That was tough. I was having trouble like figuring out where he should go, because I don't know if I would have been able to get around that either.
Yeah, no, Bethel, just great showing right there.
It's like we're getting Turbo Virgin and Bright, so we're going to be getting that Cloud versus the Incineroar. I think you also were talking about this projected match. Personally, I'm going to be excited for it, and I think this is going to be a 3 out of 5 too. So we're going to be seeing the maximum adaptation from both players. Both of them kind of.
It's I believe it's best of all of the pools matches on these first 4 days are going to be best of 3, with all of top 16 being best of 5 on Saturday.
I was confused. Like I said,
so it's going to be one of these players has a maximum of 3 more games, and then they are qualified for Saturday. They're done for the day after this.
Right. Like we said, that Cloud versus that Incineroar. It's going to be tough for Incineroar to land, but you don't got to worry about landing if they're dead, and we saw the kind of clinic that that Bright put on. Both of these players are no slouch, and I would not be surprised seeing either of them bring it out here.
I feel like no matter who wins this one, the other one's gonna be able to make it through the losers bracket and find their way into top 16. Like, both of these players have been incredible in the matches we've seen so far. That said, there are definitely still some killers in the losers bracket. Like we mentioned earlier, Yuri versus the warm-up. the warm-up sending Yuri to loser's bracket, actually, so Yuri's still gonna have to run through it. But he's definitely one of the ones I could see making an upset, excuse me, in the loser's bracket and making it into top 16.
I don't know about you, Art, but I'm just excited to see this match and a quick spin to win already. Gotta let him know I mean business.
Yeah, and I love the battlefield pick for both of these characters, honestly.
Both of them
think
are
that
just going to be doing
stage-
up airs for days.
Yeah, and here we go, up air into the forward air with the platform. He's going to just try and stay under it with the up tilt, not finding it, but, I mean, oh, the jabs.
Oh, got him.
No!
I wonder if he planned that. I wonder if he actually wanted to do that and just have him run off.
There's no way he said he's gonna air dodge as soon as I jab him off stage. Fair into down smash?
Order into imagination. I didn't imagine that one though. Oh, that's gonna be a big up tilt. Now this is gonna be a bad spot for Cloud. Oh, I don't know about going off
Great
stage.
stall. No, I think that going off stage was the right play, but I think he did it way too early that Cloud was able to stall out his options. If you show just a little bit of patience there, wait for Cloud to expend his double jump, and then you trade with the up B with your Nair, for example, as in Sailor, easy stock every day of the week.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get at. I also agree. I think he went out too early. I love the parry. I think he wanted to get a dash attack, but F tilt only coming out. Sometimes when you get that parry, just your inputs can be a bit lagged. Oh, almost giving him the hug, but that revenge is gonna be gone now.
Okay, and I like the delay on the back air there from Turbo Virgin. Nair, that should just be the stock, right? Yeah.
Like we said, just once Incineroar's off stage or just in the air, it could be really hard. And looks like Turbo Virgin is well aware of this. Lets him air dodge for free, but again, give him that spin to win, upper body invulnerability. But 2 stocks down, Incineroar's definitely the character to do this, but he's got to get a hold of him, and he's not been easy. Yep, goes for that downer, but just barely missing. I think Turbo Virgin might have been waiting for that. That was definitely the comeback he needed. Oh,
Okay, revenge, that could be
did
big.
that just do 40?
I feel like it probably did.
And he did have a stage 2 revenge going off. So now 104%, one quick hug and that will do it. And I really like the way that Turbo Virgin is always kind of just putting out these blade beams real quick, just to make sure that he can't run at him for free. And if he tries to go for that hug, he'll just get stuffed out. Just that down smash, this might be it.
Yeah, and
They didn't even get the strong hit of the up B.
He full committed to that back air there. Says, I know I'm up 2 stocks to 1. I will trade with you. Stock for stock.
He did force the SD there, so Turbo Virgin going off with that 2 stock, looking incredible. I don't think either player really utilized Battlefield as far as all the platforms. I think that was just a lot of great offstage play from Turbo Virgin.
Yeah, he was not letting Incineroar come back.
Every
time he got a hit, it felt like he was able to end Bright's stock. That said, one of them was an early SD to an air dodge at 50%, so that doesn't happen. You know, maybe we're seeing a different game from Bright, especially on the first stock when that's just in your head for the rest of the game.
And I'm really liking this Lilat pick also as a counter pick. Just because if you look at what Incineroar wants, he kind of wants that small stage just so he can kind of suffocate you. And you still have those platforms so you can get your combo extensions as Incineroar. So I think he rode the stage.
Lilat's a cruise ship, apparently.
Hey bro, we're in space. Oh, goes to that up. Got him!
He footstool him!
He footstooled him! I like the down air attempt, but I just don't. I don't think he's reacting to it.
At the same time, you like the down. I don't like the down because I'd rather just see a long-lasting nair. You don't need to spike Cloud. Get a soft hit that sends him away from the ledge. He won't recover.
You're right. I think a long-lasting air, just wait for the 2-frame and then down tilt, because again, Incineroar has access to down tilt into imagination. He gets that down air into neutral B, down tilt into imagination. So I think you're right. I think that practice patience is really what we need to see. Right's looking for these hugs, but he's just waiting a little too long. Is that going to be untechable? Yeah. 107% up, 3 stocks. Gets that down, forward throw. Oh my god, I love the little sway back and forth that Turbo Virgin did to avoid that down tilt. A good start, but still down 2 stocks. Or 1 stock. No percent on him. Turbo Virgin's looking to close this one out. This could be it. Yeah, still going for that
I
down
like
air.
that. You know, you got to go for some all or nothing play here. You're down a lot. And if you hit the down air there, it's one stock apiece and you're Incineroar, you might be able to rob the other stock too.
This is scary. Not gonna go off stage. Don't need to. You gotta deal with me. I like the idea, but oh, he's dead. Okay, this could be it. If he gets a grab at the ledge, he's literally dead.
Oh no!
Come on, come on. This is scary. Bright has to be so careful. Oh, are we back to it? Yep, back to business.
Why'd that hit through the stage? I've never seen Incineroar be sharp like that.
The way that these blade beams are moving on Lilat, it's just the perfect storm. Catching that spot dodge. Bright was just a bit too nervous trying to get back to stage. Turbo did everything right. He was standing at ledge, he's throwing out the blade beams. I'm getting my damage in. What are you gonna do? Come back? If you do, I've got some options for you. Turbo Virgin showing that strong 2-0. I like the way that Bright was playing. He was always willing to go out there. He was willing to do what he thought was right. I think you're just right about we need a bit of practice patience. Because if we waited a little bit on these edge guards, if we waited just a second or reacted a little better, we would have had them.
Yeah, I mean, I still am glad that he's going for those plays, and I think we'll be seeing more of Bright later in the tournament. We definitely will, because we're going to be streaming all of the qualifier matches. I mean, Bright, he looked solid. He had his moments of glory in that if he was just doing one or two more things right, didn't lose some really unfortunate stops, I think he was in a better place. You know, we see him losing at 50 to an air dodge. We see him burning his jump in weird places where, you know, those blade beams he took like 80% from at the end there. He jumped side bead if he had side bead and saved his jump and then jumped up bead to ledge, for instance, it would have been so much harder for Turbo Virgin to time those neutral beads to actually force him away from the ledge there.
Right. I think one of the things he might have been scared about is just the fact that he might have been scared that Turbo Virgin was going to go out there and just kind of down air him through the ledge, and that might have been why he's trying to go that side angle. Incineroars really do like to go for that, but like you said, those blade beams were a menace. Yeah. But enough with that match now. Looks like we've got Bethel versus the warm-up, like you were saying. Warm-up's going to be someone else to watch out for, so we're going to be seeing Toon Link versus Luigi. Another matchup where you might think, man, how is Luigi going to get in? But
I would not
when he
want
does.
to be Luigi in that.
Said a lot of these players have just been playing so confidently, and then we're up to this like top 4 situation. You just see 2 confident players go at it, so you just know a great match is going to come out. This is the first time we're seeing the warm-up on stream too.
It is. I mean, this today at least, he's been one of the more consistent attendees to the locals, and so I think that it'll be fun to get to show off what he can do at this, you know, more important tournament, I would say, than the regular pure locals he's been going to.
Right. Well, like I said, we're gonna be seeing that Luigi versus Toon Link. I think on the Toon Link side, he definitely has to be careful. He can't be throwing projectiles straight in his face, because if you do, you're getting hit. Like, the only way you're not going to get hit is if you like arrow him. If you just throw those boomerangs or those bombs right at him, that up smash, that up B, that down smash are going to be coming out. But I think what we might see from Bethel is he's going to be kind of playing at that mid-level, where he's going to be throwing out those boomerangs and those bombs in the spots where Luigi wants to go in for that fair, for that dash grab, something like that.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be really important for the warm-up to actually, you know, get his kills off these grabs, because when he finds them few and far between, he's got to make the most of it. But when we see things like down throw, sour spot, downer, no more follow-up, it's really disheartening to, you know, watch and think he's got to do that so many more times, and he needs to work on optimizing these combos.
And then especially in this like CQC range, Toon Link doesn't exactly have access to like the fastest out of shield options. He does have that up B, and he can go for like a jab or something, but nothing just way too fast that you're like, oh man, this is exactly what I'm gonna go for. The only thing he really will be going for is that up B, a grab, or something else. And even those are just really risky to try to throw out of shield. So he's gonna try to keep Luigi away as far as he can. But I think when he does start hitting his shield, he's either gonna just retreat or maybe risk it all depending on how he's feeling.
I just want to point out, look at the warm-up's in-game name. This is the first time I've ever seen him start Pokemon Sam 2. Every time I see him at sit down as setup, hey, you want to start PS2? Nah, I ban it.
And what a kind of day we have, and just the real warm-up. What'd you do with him? And he was ready for that. I goes that bomb low. Air dodged in. Yep, but that F tilt, that hits behind Toon Link, so at that distance you can kind of hit both the standing on ledge animation and you could also hit the roll. Oh, that was a free up B. I think the warm-up wasn't exactly ready for him to just blatantly hit a shield.
I run up immediate roar back here. Actually pokes through the bomb, so it isn't going to kill quite yet, but it was really close, and it's going to be something Bethel's going to have to be scared of. Lands with the Cyclone and actually pokes through the shield. I don't know if Bethel dropped shield to try and punish or what, but you have to respect Luigi's Cyclone as a landing option. It's laggy, but it's invincible on the start of it, and it is active. So
this is going to be huge damage.
Oh,
there we go.
Here we go.
Oh,
He messes it up.
Like you said, that's something that's really disheartening, but he still did get 39% off of that. Not the greatest, especially in comparison to a Luigi combo, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta look at the bright side, and hey, I hit a couple resets, so, you know, I'm doing some of it right. I'm getting my damage, at least. But these are stocks we should be seeing gone, you know?
Right. Like the way that the warm-up was saving his jump there, didn't want to lose it to a stray aerial or stray projectile. Oh, that bomb still
He made that work.
That bomb still confirmed to the fair. I think the warm-up might have been holding into him to try to hit something, but still. Well, we're going low.
Man, old Luigi would have killed for that Cyclone Gimp him. Like, I saw him run off and assumed he was about to get Cyclone. I said, wait, wrong game.
I like the way that Bethel is playing right now. Like I said, he's kind of playing at this mid-distance, but that down air, as I say that, I gotta stop talking so loud, Toasty.
Just respect the warm-up shield. It's what he's looking for. There's the grab. Oh, he doesn't get the back air into the up B. He gets the sour spot of the up B at least, but man, that is unfortunate. I thought that was
Bethel's heart was pumping. And that fair again is gonna almost do it. Not yet. Living great DI from the warm-up. It's gonna be scary now that he's back to stage. You had a lot of good conversions. That was a sour spot?
That didn't look like the time for it to be sour spot. Zair into the jabs. I like that. I actually thought we were going to see an F tilt, but I like that he's going for the jab.
Actually, at that distance, you could have done like Zair into an up B and it would have been true.
Really?
Yeah, Toon Link Zair actually leads into a lot of things. And that F tilt on ledge, it is a menace. It hits below the ledge, it hits behind him. It just has that overarching angle. It's a really good ledge trap. Just
every time I get hit by Toon Link F tilt, I think, why does it do that, man? Like, well, it just hits me somewhere I don't expect it to. I think, man, why?
Great showing from Bethel, and like you were saying, just a little bit of mess-ups from those Luigi combos. We could have been seeing a totally different game if that back air into up B connected. So I definitely don't think this is too far out of the realm of ranges for the warm-up. He was still playing amazing. He really does just need to bait out those aggressive landing options from Toon Link. And again, just work on those combos. I don't think this will be a good game for him.
Luigi.
Looks like we're going to Smash Roll. I like that stage for both players. I actually like that for this stage in general. I think it's a really fun stage for people to just do that CQC. Like at the beginning of the game, you saw a lot of people complain about, oh, the stages are too big, but this is just a nice compromise for it. You see these projectiles that Bethel's throwing out, he can control a lot of space with it. At the same time, there's just not a lot of space for Toon Link to run away from Luigi, so eventually I'm gonna get my hands on you.
See, I think okay, you know what? I like the little waveland there, just tries for an air dodge, but I actually think it's opposite, where this small Smash Roll stage is really good for zoners, I think, because you can't jump in on them, and it's gonna make it so easy for Bethel to play around Luigi's shield.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of the time it's the warm-up not necessarily being the most proactive, but instead getting something out of shield, like an up smash or things like that, that he actually finds a stock. Maybe a shield grab. But it's oftentimes you doing something wrong on the warm-up shield. And as long as, Bethel respects it and plays around the platform, doesn't give the warm-up, an option to up smash, I think Bethel's going to be able to run away with it on this stage. But
oh my god, he waited for the read? Oh, no punishes. That up smash kill? I think
that's not how you DI that move, Bethel.
I thought the warm-up might have messed up his punish there because he had a clear up B, then he had the read. A little bit of spaghetti coming out from both players. Oh, turns around for the up smash.
Spaghetti.
Around for the up smash. Knew the roll was coming out. Even stocks now. I really love that up tilt into up air just because if you air dodge, you get hit by the late hit and then you get hit for more damage. Warm not even being coy about it. I want this grab, alright? I'm tired of waiting, I want it now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's just kind of the Luigi. Okay, you're at 15, I will grab you. You keep hitting me, I'll grab you eventually. Like, give me rage. It's fine, like... And I feel like you almost...
How are these max range grabs?
I was gonna say, as Bethel, I feel like you almost want to take a stray hit or two so you can get out of that Luigi death range of its grab. That being said... We haven't really seen the warm-up able to capitalize a lot off of these grabs. Like, I don't mean to be negative, but I feel like that's just kind of been the story of this set.
I don't think he's been too optimal, but I'm not going to count him out just yet. Double fair into his shield. Yeah, it just looks like the warm-up wants to grab just a little too much. Or gets that Zaire into a dash attack. That's really good to get him off stage.
Okay, that was really solid edge guard sequence there.
Yeah, I really like that. Just reverse up air into back air. I love the way that Bethel's running away, just keeping at that mid range. You're going to want to run in eventually, and when you do, I got something for you. Don't you worry about that. Bear, not the greatest he is.
Trades with the bomb.
That was a huge misfire. He needed that.
Yeah, maybe. Can he get another?
Echo not gonna kill this yet. Bethel not even wanting to go off stage. Don't gotta do anything. Great get up attack.
Get up attack. I really thought that was a neutral gap. I was like, no.
Dead.
Yeah, unsafe dash attack on the shield, and Bethel3D warmed up and ready to go on Saturday.
I think that wasn't too bad of a showing from the warm-up. I just think in game 2, you just wanted that grab a little too much. Still, we're going to be seeing more of the warm-up in loser's bracket. Hopefully he'll be able to claw his way through, and I think he just needs to win one more game to make it out. So it looks like he'll be waiting on the winner of Regal and H Park.
Yeah, so it looks like all the other matches we have are playing at the moment. So we're going to have to wait just a bit. We can kind of see we got Ganondorf on one screen on the right there. Okay, it's back to us. Hi, guys.
Man, I was trying to watch it.
Yeah, I was definitely trying to see what Ganon did there, but
trying to see the match at 240p. God, I've been really enjoying these matches we've been seeing.
Yeah, they've been a banger. I mean, they've kind of gone the way we've expected them to go. No real like major upsets, I feel like. But even,
I don't think we've seen a game 3 yet.
You're right.
Yeah.
We actually haven't seen a game 3. We've had a couple of game 3s, but they've all been off stream.
I just think that's a testament to like just the players in this bracket right now. They're just showing such dominance over the other player because all the matches we saw in the winner semi side, they've almost all been on stream. They've all been one-sided, like those blowouts. Everyone's playing confident. And like I said earlier, you get those two confident players, you just put them against each other, and then you see what comes up next. And it's been nothing but great just because every player is just trying to play to their best. They know they can do this.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 spots left on Saturday for these players. And those 2 spots, they're going to go to either Yuri, Fusky, Regal, H Park, Bright, and the warm-up. Yuri and Fusky playing out for the chance to take on Bright, while Regal and H Park are on the other side of the bracket looking for their shot to knock down the warm-up and punch their ticket to Saturday's top 4. That being said, it's hard to say that Bright and the warm-up still aren't favorites to take those spots.
Definitely.
I mean, like, they both play incredibly well. They've lost to who you'd expect them to lose to, but they're not necessarily playing bad in their matches they've lost to.
I definitely agree. Like we were saying through most of those matches, it was just a lot of those little things that you want to do. You want to wait a little longer, get a little more patient, maybe mix up your landing once in a while, and it just could have been a different game. But I think this losers match will definitely test out if those players have adapted.
Yeah, so for those of you just joining us, welcome. This is Almost Ascension. It's Almost Ascension because Ascension was the Arizona monthly that occurred pre-pandemic, of course. But we're not quite ready to go back to these big 100, 200 person tournaments in 2 days. So instead, this is the week-long monthly, where every day from Monday today to Thursday, matches are going to be played out in what would basically be a pool, like at any other major. However, since they're being played on different days, you have the choice of which day you're attending and which pool you're going to be playing in. The top 4 from each pool then qualified for the top 16 finals on... The graphic is wrong. It's actually being played out on Saturday after realizing that Sunday was Father's Day, and we're not going to be conflicting with that. It's going to be played out on Saturday. So these tournaments have been a little bit shorter than a usual Monday weekly pilot program would have been, because we're not going to be playing out top 4 a day. We're going to be waiting until Saturday to play them, and we're also going to be playing out every top 4 on Saturday, as well as mingling them into one larger bracket. And so that's going to be an exciting event. Don't want to miss that. We have great commentators all throughout the week, some super high names on Saturday. You guys it's going to be great. Enjoy it. It's going to just be a great time, and hopefully a lot of you that are in chat, probably locals, and hopefully signed up.
A lot of great names for commentary and a lot of great players. Like we said, we've already seen what today's going out, and I'm pretty hyped just seeing these matches today. I just can't wait to see what Thursday or Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday have to offer.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen our top 2 seeds already qualify for Saturday in Turbo Version, also known as Thor, and Bethel3D. So we're going to have Cloud and Toon Link already punching their tickets to the Saturday finals. That said, we still have plenty of players left to attend for the next few days. Tomorrow, for example, myself, Horse, and B-Rice will all be in attendance, fighting for those top 4 spots. And the other thing to mention is that it's so important to make it out winner side, because it is still like a pool where you make it out in winners or in losers. So it's going to be so important, especially so for these guys to have made it out in winners already. They're going to still have 2 more sets at least to play on Saturday. For players like the warm-up, for example, if he were to make it there, he's going to be in danger from the minute he gets to the venue.
You just got to go in with that mentality of, I got to do my bracket run, can't be messing up, I need to push it all the way. That's just not a mentality that you always want to go for. Always just like, you always want to be in the winner's bracket. It's always just a little leeway. It's like, okay, if I lose here, I still have another chance, but just loser's bracket is a different animal.
Yeah, and then on Wednesday, it looks like we have Scarm going, we have Felix going. Who else do we have going on Wednesday? Because I think that's one of the smaller tournaments, but it's going to be a harder one. We have Frost and Krupp both going as well, Arconi. Yeah, Wednesday, RDNA's going. Wednesday looks incredibly stacked going into it, where there's so many people that could have made top 16, but they're all going to be fighting on the same day, where some of them aren't going to make it, and it's going to be incredible. So make sure to tune in every day for the next until Thursday, so you can know exactly who we're going to be seeing on Saturday finals.
Right. I think also Thursday's pretty stacked too. I know Stroder's in there. I think Zekrom is in there, and there's a couple other people. Let me see if I can find any. Yeah, Stroder's in there.
Hey, you're on Thursday.
I'm on Thursday twice.
Are you?
Let's see, there's Toasty, and then there's Toast and Butter.
Dang, you really want to go to Saturday, huh?
Listen, need the best chance possible. Just Toasty, and then Toasty with like some glasses on, just different person.
Got the fake mustache.
Right.
So I believe your projected Thursday players are going to be Stroder, Mike AG, Jumbo Jack, and Jinx. But, there's a lot more killers in the bracket that aren't just those four. Bulbasaur is going. He got third at the most recent Pure Esports tournament. Passion's going, an up-and-coming Steve player. Okio's going, really solid Nez. Sekra, Amaterasu, a great Sonic player. So there's a lot of killers going on Thursday. I'm glad I'm not going that day, man.
Yeah, I think Thursday has the most players too.
It is definitely the biggest bracket on Thursday.
Looks
which
like
is
we've got
surprising to me.
Yeah, me too. I definitely thought there'd be more like earlier in the week, but to each their own. And it looks like right now we have warm up in H Park coming up to play each other now. So this will be one of our last qualifiers. Both these players want to make it into that Saturday bracket, so we're gonna be seeing the best of what they can offer.
Yeah, in H Park, we saw him earlier in the day, had to take on Turbo Virgin. It didn't look so hot for him. That being said, I think he actually showed quite a bit of promise in the matches he played against Turbo Virgin. You can't really fault him for losing that set. But against someone like the warm-up, I think he stands a very real chance of taking the set.
I think you're right. I think Yoshi does have the potential to camp someone out with those egg bombs, and we could see that in H Park's play. But a lot of the times you see Yoshi landing on your shield. You want to put that pressure on, and you want to do something like that. And Luigi thrives under you kind of hitting his shield because he, again, has all those out of shield options. So H Park's going to have to be really careful about the way he lands on his shield. We're going to be seeing a lot of those down airs spaced at just the range where you can't really get that shield grab or punish. The battle of the nairs.
Yeah, I mean, both these kind of have similar nairs, at least in terms of use. However, the warm-up is actually going to be getting more off of it because you can somewhat combo off of nair. Extends upward, it's a great combo breaker. And I'm liking the way the warm-up's playing neutral a lot more. He's, using the Zairs, using the fireballs. He's, not just fishing for the grab against H Park here. And that could just be because Yoshi has a significant lack of projectiles when compared to Toon Link. He does have the egg, but it's definitely not as impressive as all of Toon Link's kit. So maybe the warm-up just feels more comfortable throwing these projectiles out, but that was a great down tilt. That was an
insane two-frame. I didn't even know Yoshi's down tilt hit below the ledge. It's not going to be it for catching him there. It's a good combo coming in, but again, that frame 3 nair, get off the combo breaker. And back F smash, but great DI from H Park. He does not want to go down.
Okay, but great response to the stalling in the air. We saw a lot of, egg stalling in the air from H Park in his last set, and the warm-up, maybe he was watching behind, said, "Oh, I know exactly what to do about that one." Back air, takes the stock,
hey, Ark,
just kind of resets.
Ark, you seen something weird about this right now?
No, this is exactly how the matchup's supposed to be played.
Oh, I mean, we're on PS2.
Shoot, you're right. I don't think that's the warm-up.
Someone check this guy's ID.
Like, someone caught him, man.
I'm an imposter. Anyways, back
and
to the
PS2. Like, are you sure those are your controls, the warm-up?
What an insane roll behind up. B.
Why does that just work?
That was such like a long roll too. I did not think he was going to end up behind him. So, not the option you expect, but it's the option that he needed there. Taking that stock. It's still 90%.
Oh, that's so unfortunate for H Park. Really lucky for the warm-up there.
Now, for the warm-up, we're absolutely taking that up.
Oh, that's not how you DI that.
I think he learned to DI that very last second or something. Up smash. Or another Yoshi bomb. You know what? It works, it works. I think definitely had a lot of options there. He could have just done, up smash, down smash. He could have done whatever he wanted. So now, looks like H Park has a bit of a comeback to put on. Again, the roll behind. That's the second roll behind option we've seen work in about a 30-second time span. Gotta watch out behind you.
It is working for the warm-up right now, and we would talk about H Park. Looked like he had a chance to take this one pre-game, but just from the way he was playing ahead of time. But the warm-up, he really did clean up his play from the last set we watched. It feels like something clicked after that set where he said, "Wait, I can do other options than grab, and it is working so much better for him.
I think I'm really also surprised at the roll behinds that they're working too, especially on that platform. Just because once you roll behind Yoshi, he has access to that backer out of shield. He has that nair. You kind of wouldn't expect it. And maybe that's what warm-up was banking on. Just, there's no way he'd roll behind me. I can hit him there. And that's exactly what he wanted.
Stop battle.
I wonder what both players were doing. Were they just feeling a little bit of like lag, or were they feeling?
I think there was another pro controller still connected.
I remember to disconnect your pro controller, folks.
Shinta.
Shit. Man, what a callback.
All 2 SoCal homies watching are gonna find that one hilarious.
It's like game 2. We're back to PS2. You know what? Or might say ban PS2, but it worked for him. It looks like H Park is going back to that kind of Yoshi camping with those egg bombs. But camping only works if you have a lead, and 62% isn't a lead.
Yeah, and these combos not quite airtight for H Park here. The warm-up able to cyclone through. He just gets back to stage, gets more damage onto H Park even.
Yeah. Especially in the combo department, that could be...
Oh.
Yo, these are all behinds. I might start putting that in my gameplay. This is looking lit.
Okay, and you know what? I like the adaptation we're seeing from the warm-ups combos there.
Oh my god! Stop!
Sorry, you know what I think it is? That's not the warm-up. That's the warmed-up at this point. That's why we're on PS2.
That is hands warm.
Absolutely 100 degrees outside right now.
There's no way that up B would have killed there, but I would have loved to see it. It is... Warm-up's trying to go to Saturday, man. He is done for the weekend. He's clocking out.
He's done, dude.
I think if you saw like on that Angel platform, no.
No!
You know what? You know what? Listen, Ark, I'm not a Yoshi main. I've never proclaimed to be a Yoshi main, but I'm just gonna put out what I think are the right and the wrong options, and I think that Yoshi Bomb was the wrong option. That's just me.
Just maybe.
Oh wow, what a dominating dominating
man.
match. Warm, hands
I mean, that
warm.
game too, he hands on fire that
Oh my
game.
god, put him out. Still, like that that first at the beginning of the match you saw H Park again. He was trying to camp out the warm up a bit with those Yoshi bombs and those egg lays, but again, he just didn't care. He just broke the he broke that space between them and just started beating him up. I'm out of breath.
What can you even say? Like, that was funny to watch, though. Like, it just kept working for him.
I'm gonna try the roll behind strat. That just seems to... Oh, but I think we're gonna
now I know I'm in front of you, but you'll never believe what I'm gonna do next, Toasty.
It looks like we're going to be getting our last match
Behind you.
Bright versus Fusky here.
Right,
Oh,
Bright
Lord.
versus Fusky. We've seen both of these guys on stream already. We talked a little bit about Fusky's habits earlier.
How's that going to work against Insin?
Yeah, he had to fight against Bethel, who looked incredibly dominant in all of the sets he played, not just his match with Fusky. Like, his match with the warm-up, who we just saw look insane, was also quite one-sided in Bethel's favor. So you can't fault Fusky too much for losing that set. Similarly, Bright, we saw him make it to the winners qualifier, wasn't able to take down Turbo Virgin, but he still has one chance left at life if he can take down Fusky. Now,
I think what's going to be like a real big determining factor is what Bright we're going to be watching. If we're watching versus Turbo Virgin, Bright, where he's like kind of sitting in shield and he's not too confident about what he's doing, I think this will be a real close match. If we're watching the first match on stream, Bright, we're watching 6 command grabs in a row. I'm going to run into you, and there's nothing you're going to do about it. I'm going to beat you up, Bright. I think we're going to... I think Fusky's going to
be done by 8 o'clock. Hey, can you guys go game 3? I'm by the hour. Can, take some time, camp him a little bit, please? No, but for real, though, I think that you make a good point that we saw 2 different Brights today on stream. One was owning the game. He It was his copy of Smash Bros. Ultimate. You know,
You're playing on my game.
Yeah, you know, you're at his house. Like it was all kinds of commanding leads from Bright, but then we saw him, you know, lose his footing a little bit, burn his jump at some weird times, panic air dodge at some weird times.
Get blade beam 9,000 times.
I'm gonna call that him burning his jump at a weird time and getting blade beam for 8,000 times.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
You know, Joker doesn't have that. Joker doesn't have blade beam.
True.
He has the guns, which are similar, but
Yeah, he has down guns and then down tilt, and those are a bit more tough to hit. Again, we're going to be seeing if the Joker edge guards are going to be what determines it, because again, just Joker has that potential to really edge guard out that Incineroar, that back air, the down guns. Bright's going to have to be really careful off stage if Fusky kind of puts together all that at the right time, if he's really on point with his edge guards. Either way, I'm excited to see what happens.
Start battle.
Alright, now Toasty, these are the last two players that can possibly qualify for the Saturday match, or the Saturday finals. One of them is going home today with nothing. One of them has, you know, another shot towards the top spot.
Gordon. God, I cannot be more excited. It looks like we're starting off on Smash, so I just want to be close to you. Let me holler at you real quick. Alright, spin to win off the rip. I can't believe that counter came out in time. Frame 3.
Okay, but I'm liking the way Fusky's
Whoa.
playing right now.
Those down guns into the drag down up air, I don't think I've seen that before.
Yeah, and he's looking incredibly solid. Looks for the tech chase up here. Misses the second, first. The second's revenged, but it doesn't matter. He's still got the advantage. But
Oh, he
that's so
rolled
much damage.
into
He
it.
did like 40.
You're gonna see that spin to win. Alright, gets that
Oh, I
back air.
like
That
the
was
back
such
air.
a bad angle. Oh, my heart stopped.
made
I
that
thought he
back.
dead. Second, yeah, I can't believe he
I
made that
thought
back.
he dead too.
I definitely was like, why are you out there? He's dead, but you know, he knows a little bit more about the matchup than I do. And right, you know, excellent recovery. Catches the neutral, get up with the F tilt. I can't believe that didn't kill, but that back air, that didn't even hit near him, and it hit him.
Yeah, and I'm loving the play from Fusky right now. That's one of the things that I will give him a lot of credit for, is he is so good at timing Joker's F-tilt to catch neutral get-up. We see it come out there, and then he knows he has the confidence to go out there, back air Incineroar, easy target to hit. Just gets the stock, gets the lead. He's at 157, so that up-tilt's almost going to kill him even. But he's getting damage onto Bright's second stock here.
Fusky is doing an amazing job right now. It just seems like Bright isn't really quite confident. We're not seeing 7 command grabs Bright. But spin to win will take it. 0%. This could all be turned around in one grab, and that almost gets the hug. Listen, I just want to talk to you. I haven't seen you in a while. Well, that's gonna be damage.
Oh, and Fusky just holds it. You know, any other player, they drop that Rebel's Guard, go for the punch. He says, nah, you're going to press another button. I'm going to get more Rebel's Guard here.
Such a good mix-up, too. Oh, yep, goes with those back airs. That's such a difficult thing to get off the ledge against.
Oh, the photo, that's going to take the stock. One left for Bright here.
Only 43%. This is looking really good for Fusky. Again, tries to get that spin to win. Dash attack, we gonna go for that down air? Of
Oh,
course we're
he
going
almost
for
had it. That would have been so sick if he hit it.
Fusky does not care what you're throwing out. What are you gonna do? Hug me again? Yeah, exactly. Take that. Snap. Snap again. What are you gonna do? Fusky is playing confident. It's that grab, maybe a little too confident there. Now let's see if we're gonna see Bright do anything. I do love that.
He gets hit out of the up B, but he is able to air dodge close enough to up B back. The great timing on the F tilt.
And that F tilt's super strong. It's a great option to go for off of that ledge. Get down here. Where do you think you're going? Alright, this is still not too bad. That grab was gonna be it.
Definitely would have been scary for sure.
Oh my god!
Okay, he's alive.
What do you mean he's alive? He did. And that F tilt!
He's still alive?
Alright, I'm done popping off. Clearly I haven't earned it. But this
Nah,
is
that's
even
ultimate
now.
playing with our emotions. Why are you landing like that? It's so scary, but he gets the dash attack out.
Okay, I like that. I like the idea.
Oh my god.
No, I like the idea, but I don't think that was the time to go for it. There was just less than a 1% chance we're gonna hit that, just because when Joker does that up B, he does have that like 25 frames of vulnerability. So
I feel like you're giving too much credit to Bright there. I genuinely just think he had to go that low to avoid an edge guard, and it was too low for him to actually recover it. Almost got the lucky hit.
True.
Maybe could have robbed the stock on accident. I genuinely either Bright's one of the smartest players I've ever met, or he just was too low.
I think you're right. He was probably too low, but I think you're right. I was thinking just way too forward. That was still such a close match out of nowhere. You got 3 hits that I think we were all expecting it to kill. I definitely thought that F smash was gonna.
What? He literally almost took the stock like 3 times sub 80.
That down tilt F tilt. That's such a good confirm. Goes for the spin to win. Not gonna try for that down tilt again.
Oh, you can't be going high. Yeah, this is the Bright we saw in the first match. It's good to see we're seeing both of them make an appearance in this last set of the night.
I think after he almost got that win back, I think he remembered. He's like, no, I'm confident, Bright. That's what's going to win me these games. And only 50%. This is looking pretty good for Bright so far. Tries to get that hug. I thought we were going to see the third counter.
Honestly, I kind of wanted to.
Looks like Fuzzy kind of slowing things down a bit. Things are happening too fast. Go,
oh my
huge
God.
Counter.
Oh, double what? Like, I didn't expect Rebel's guard to come out there, and I certainly didn't expect the side B to come out there.
He kind of snuck that side B in there. Tries to go for that dash attack, be a little bit cheeky.
Oh, he's gone.
That one hurt. The camera had to zoom in for a moment. You see this? Yeah, that's gonna hurt. So now
I love that when you do that much damage, it zooms in even if it's not last stock. Like, damn, you got hit with that.
I think that's such a good inclusion of the game. I just think it really brings up like the hype in the game.
Oh yeah, definitely gets the adrenaline pumping, whether or not, you know, it's actually gonna kill. And it certainly did that time, but great edge guard there from Fusky.
Now only down 2 stocks, but we've got a good amount of Arsene back. He's not gonna leave. You're gonna have to beat him up. And speak of the devil, he's doing it.
Oh my God.
Wow, he took that advice to heart. Oh, it looks like he was trying to get that down here, but just a little too slow on it. Again, another spin to win. You can't be doing that neutral get up. I think at that point, if you think he's going to spin to win, you might just want to roll and just take the back hit.
That should be it. Yeah, Bright taking the headphone out before it even actually killed off the side. He says, I know my character.
I know the character, I know the stage, we're on to the next game. Now that was the
Yeah, Yoshi's story is such a good stage for Incineroar. I feel like we talked about how much he likes the platforms, but then you put it on a smaller stage, it's terrifying.
Right.
I don't know that I like Town and City.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Those small side blast zones, Incineroar
against Incineroar,
wants those. You know, I feel like against Incineroar, again, you don't need the small side blast zones because you're going to kill him off the side with an edge guard, whether or not, you know, it's Town and City or it's FD, you know?
Yeah, I think the only difference here is that maybe you know, Joker's not going to be killing off the top as much because you know these Jokers love to get those down airs into up airs or just the up smashes. That's just a really good way for Joker to confirm into it. It might be a little bit harder.
He also may just be going for the bigger stage, you know, allowing him to cosplay Roy Mustang a little bit more, snapping at him across the stage. The down guns, it's not going to kill. I kind of want to see him go out there, but yeah, being a little more reserved on this game 3.
Yeah, I definitely think a down air was in place the way he was setting things up. But, oh, he scouted out that roll too, but not fast enough.
High recovery, really smart option from Bright.
Oh my God, that was such a great F smash.
Catches the landing. Fusky in a great position, and Toasty, what poetic justice it is that our first game 3 of the night is the last set, going to close it out between 2 wonderful players right now.
I can tell you, my heart's pumping. I'm loving the way both these players are playing. We're just seeing a turn of both of them being confident, thinking, you know, this is my game, you're in my match.
And that's really unfortunate. Fusky goes for the landing nair once again, but unfortunately for him, Incineroar's arms are invincible that time, so it clanks and he gets hit through it.
And I think we're seeing the reason that he wanted to go to Town and City. I'm just going to shoot you. I don't care. I'm going to snap. Oh my God, that up throw killing immediately. I think he just kind of wants to camp him out, just not have as much space for him to break that zone. A great
that
recovery.
Scared me. That really scared me for Fusky.
Yeah, I like that he went a little bit under Town and City too, because he knew that that up B would grab at that distance. Yeah, tries to go for that overhead, but that's a really tight way of trying to attack Incineroar.
Dude, I get scared he's gonna die, and no matter what percent he gets hit at against Incineroar.
Did we just up B out of shield? This guy doesn't care. This guy's using the whole arsenal.
Oh, that killed. Oh, I don't
Town
think
and
Fusky was
City.
expecting that. And again, Town and City, but I also just don't think that was, you know, the most optimal DI possible. I don't think it was terrible, but I think he could have lived that.
I am just terrified, right? He's dead.
No! No way, that killed!
He got tackled, bro.
Oh my god, and what a way to go out!
Especially with the revenge on there, too. He was not coming back from that. That up B just, it auto-killed you.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you, Art, that was a beautiful match. Like we were talking about, we just saw that exchange of both characters being so confident in each other. Game 1, that was all Fusky. Almost died at like 30%. Brings it back, I don't care. Game 2, Bright's like, no, I know who I am. I'm doing this now. And then game 3, we kind of saw it teeter back and forth a little bit, but again, Bright just bringing it out, reminding him who he is.
Yeah, and great stuff. You know, both players put up an incredible show. Bright just able to close it out in the very end. But Fusky was playing phenomenally throughout the whole set. You know, that game 2 really hurt him. I think his stage bans kind of came back to bite him, because he gave up that Yoshi story. I think that game was incredibly important for Bright to win. Put some momentum in his favor and, you know, just able to play confidently. But, you know, either way, great stuff, and that will round out our Monday's top 4. 4 players of the 16 now locked in for Saturday's finals. It's going to be Turbo Virgin and Bethel3D in winners. It's going to be Bright and the warm-up in losers. Now, it kind of what we expected looking at the bracket.
Yeah.
I think the matches were fairly solid. I don't think anything surprised us too much. The only one that really looked like it could go either way was that last one, where maybe we see Fusky going on to Saturday in a different world, but different timeline.
Yeah. Like I said, I like the way that both players played there that last match. Just amazing matches all together. Everyone definitely gave it their all. And I'm really excited to see what happens throughout the rest of the weekend, especially in that top 16, to see a lot of players in losers bracket trying to make that name and just go through that gauntlet. Especially in that best of 5 format, they're going to have that room to kind of experiment, see what kind of adaptations they need to make. I'm always a big fan of best of 5s. I think they really bring out the best in players, and you really get to see if a player can adapt to a certain play style.
Yeah, and again, this is almost Ascension, the week-long monthly. Our finals will be played out on Saturday, so make sure you tune in on Saturday, 6:30 PST, just like every other one of these. But, you know, if you want to know who's going to be there, you got to tune in every day this week. Monday, done. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all on the list. You guys, it's up to you. You're going to have to be the ones to check out who's going there. Who are you excited to see? Who's going to make a name for themselves, make an upset? Who's going to, you know, coast in through winners, not drop a stock, win the tournament? Who knows?
And I know I won't be there on mic later, but I can't wait to see the matches. I'm really excited to see how everyone plays over there, and I'm just excited to see what happens.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Ark, I'll be watching when you're on there.
No pressure. All right.
Pressure.
But anyway, that's been our time, folks. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching Almost Ascension, hosted at Pure Esports in Gilbert, Arizona. My name is Arkister. I've been joined by Toasty and Knight. It's been a pleasure. If you like what you hear, our Twitters are down below. And make sure you show some love to the SAK team, all the players. And thank you so much for having us. Thanks so much for joining us. I'll be watching. Will you guys?
Great.